Hi everyone. Hi. Welcome to this free lunch free talk event. This is a series of events where we invite different international students and teachers to come and share about their countries. And this is our very first event of this series of activities, so we are happy to see you guys. Yeah, and before we start, I would like to also say that we are honored to have our Vice President of International Affairs, and the Dean of College of Biomedical Engineering and Science, Lin Bian. And before we start, and before I introduce our speaker, I'd like to invite Wei Fu Xiaonan to say a few words for us.
Thank you for sharing the open remark. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you for the sharing this country's culture, this festival. I'd like to share with you a successful international prize, the campus. Actually, we may go together to share the value from different countries, to understand different cultures, and to see the beautiful things from different countries, people, students. So this, I describe it as a successful internationalized campus. Today, I really appreciate Elizabeth like to share with countries, culture, basketball. Thank you. And also you probably going to be our most strong and influential ambassador for National Young University, because you're going to stay here for a couple of years. Once you study here, you're going to celebrate, disseminate, deliver on the core value to share with another one. Tell them we are good students, we are good campus, we are good university. Thank you. This is my opening remark. Thank you.
May I also invite our Yuan to share a few words for us.
Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to join us. I would like to share. First, I would like to thank to Professor Lu and Nancy and everybody to remodeling this area. So this area we call the coffee corner, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So we have the free lunch and free talk and free English. And we are welcome to everybody to share your from different countries your study experience and your activity and your culture and everything. So welcome you again. And I would like to thank our government to have our financial support, right? Okay, so welcome you. Okay, thank you.
Now let me introduce our speaker of today. We have Elizabeth as the speaker today. Her Chinese name is Luo Lan, and she is a student from the Department of Biomedical Imaging and Radiological Science, She comes from a country called Namibia, which is probably unfamiliar to every one of us. Is there anyone who has been to Namibia? No, that's my guess. So in her talk, she will share about something from Namibia, and at the end of the talk, she prepared 5 questions for you, and we prepared 5 gifts for you if you raise your hand and answer. So listen carefully and enjoy your lunch. Now let's welcome Elizabeth.
大家好。我是伊罗兰。Welcome everyone. Thank you, Jessie, for your kind introduction. Vice President and the Dean, Professor Lu and Professor Kao, everybody, welcome. I just want to thank you guys for taking your time to come listen to my talk today. So today I am going to give a presentation about my beautiful, beloved country, which is Namibia. So I'm going to talk about the culture and the festival. Okay, so, and I hope by the end of this talk you get to have an idea about what Namibia is, because every time somebody asks me where I'm from, and I say Namibia, they either like take out their phone and Google quickly where Namibia is, because I feel like nobody really knows where the country is. So this is I guess, your chance to kind of have an idea. Okay, so let's first start with introduction. So I'm just going to give you a brief intro about my country. It's like general information that you need to know. So the best way to start is by giving you where is Namibia exactly? So most of you that don't know, Namibia it's in the southern part of Africa. So you can see the orange one is my country. And we are neighbors to Angola, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, and South Africa. We are sort of like a least densely populated country in the world. So we only have a population of about 2.6 million, which is about maybe 8 times the population of Taiwan. So you bet, so I had a little bit of culture shock when I came to Taiwan, to be honest, because I'm not used to like, seeing a lot of people. But it was not really like a shock. It was more like, I was like fascinated. So I was like, I think I'm gonna stay here for a couple of years. So our capital city is Windhoek. Is it right? Yes. You can see it? No. Oh, okay. So sorry. Okay, so our capital city is Windhoek, which is located in the central part of the country, and we only gained our independence in 1990. So we are sort of like a millennial country. Yeah. Okay. So there are a lot of things that Namibia is famous for. The first one is our landscape. We are located in the Namib Desert. It's a coastal desert. And here you can see a beautiful view of where the ocean meets the desert. So Namib Desert is one of the oldest deserts in the world. And as you can see, the name Namib is kind of similar to our country's name, which is Namibia. So Namibia was derived from Namib, which means fast place. And it also contains one of the world's driest regions. So the other thing that our country is famous for is our Etosha National Park, which is a home for a lot of wild animals. So to answer another question that I get actually, when I tell people that I'm from Namibia, they go, oh, so many animals. So yeah, that is true. And then the other one is, so you just have animals walking everywhere? No, you don't have animals walking everywhere. They live in their own enclosed place, which is the national park. And if you want to see the animals, you have to go for a safari. Either get a tour guide or maybe drive your own car. And it's also one of the largest Africa's national parks. And here you can also see the Africa's Big Five. You all know the Africa's Big Five, right? Probably not. Okay, so you can see the elephant, the buffaloes, the rhino, lions, and leopards. So those are the Africa's Big Five. Okay, so now let's get into the culture. Okay, so as you can see, like different countries have different cultures, right? So we also have our own culture. So Namibia is a blend of different cultures, unique cultures with people that speak different languages. So we have about 87% black people and 6% white people, and we have mixed race people about 7%. And so for every ethnic group, we have about 10 ethnic groups, and for every ethnic group, they originate from a specific part of the country. We have I don't know what happened. We have these are the ethnic groups. We have the Obahinga people, the Damara people, the Namers are actually the Aboriginal people of Namibia. And we have the Ovambo people that lives in the northern part of the country, and that's where I go. And it's the most people in the country, so we are about 50% of the population of Namibian people are Ovambo people. And the Ovambo people have also different, sort of subgroups of Ovambo people that also speak different languages and have different cultures. Okay, so now let's go to the traditional attires or traditional clothing. So because we have different ethnic groups, so that means we have different cultures, and we don't really wear our traditional clothing on a daily basis, go and get bread. We usually go wear them on special occasions like weddings or family gatherings. So here we have the Nama people, the Aboriginal people. They usually wear beads and wild animal skin clothes. Yeah, and then we have the Nama people, the Damara people, and then the Ovahimba people. These are very famous. They are famous because they still keep pretty much their culture, so they still wear their traditional clothes up to today. And we have the Ovambo people, my tribe, so we wear a lot of, it's usually patterned clothes, which are sort of pink and reddish. And this is the the cow skin. Yeah, and then the spiral thing that you see is made from seashells and a lot of beads. And then we have the Herero people, known for their hats, which represent the horns of the cow, because they are known for having a lot of cows. And we have the Kavango people. They are known to wear a lot of colored beads with different colors. And so this is me and my mom in our traditional attire. It's our cousin's wedding. So next we have greetings. So in Namibia, Namibian culture, maybe all African cultures, greetings are very important. And it's like a form of respect. So the first thing that you do when you meet somebody is to say hello to them. And so if you, it's sort of it's disrespect if you don't greet people. And we do it in a certain different kind of way. So we do it by tight handshake, where you hold your elbow when you greet. And if you are a girl, you have to bend your knees, and if you are a man, you have to nod your head if you are greeting somebody, maybe superior, maybe your boss, or somebody, an elder. So, and then, so we have different ways of saying hello, because we have different languages. So in my language, you can say walelepo. So that means hello. Yes. And in Ovaherero, they say kora. Yes. And in Afrikaans, which is sort of quite spoken, it's huemore. And then the last one, maybe when you're greeting your mates or somebody, your friends, you can say uzet. Yeah, that's for your friends. But you cannot say uzet to somebody, to an elder. It's disrespectful. Yeah, so we do a lot of hugs and handshakes. So yeah, that's greetings. And with our families, most of our families are extended family. So you don't only have a husband and a wife and their kids in the house. You mostly have maybe extended family members, like the cousins and the uncles and the aunties. And the man is obviously the head of the household. And in our tradition, the wealth of the family is measured by the number of cattle that they have, and also the size of the fields, because we are we are farmers. So we do a lot of agricultural stuff. So almost every family every family has a farm. So when it comes to our weddings, the other important thing we have bride price. I don't know, maybe Taiwan also has bride price, right? So they have sort of like have to pay the bride's family. So in my culture, the bride price is paid by cows, and it depends. Yeah, so now you know we respect cows. So, and it depends on the family and I guess the education of the bride and what she does for a living. So, yeah, I know, we do. Yeah, I know it's crazy. We do both traditional and white wedding, so it's 2 weeks. So 1 week is for traditional wedding and another week is for white wedding. So the family members come camp at the bride's or groom's house, and maybe you're asking yourself, where will they eat? Or so the family members, each family members that comes will come with a cow, right? So that's the cow that is eaten in the wedding. So there's a lot of slaughtering happening, killing the cows, and people eating meat and dancing. So yeah, so then let's come to our cuisines. My favorite part, because I love to eat. So in my country, we have a lot of different food, right? And it's sort of like almost similar to all the tribes. So we have, this is called wiki, it's usually eaten at the parties. And then we have my favorite, is caterpillar worms. I know. Even my brother, when I say that I like caterpillars, he goes, ew, that is so ew. But honestly, they are delicious. I think you should try. And then we have the last one, is the stripes and the intestines of the cow. I think some Taiwanese eat that too, right? Maybe not? Yeah, but maybe not as much. Yeah, and then we have, we call it kapana. It's sort of like street food, is fried meat. And our staple food is pap, which is the white one. Because in Taiwan, I think the staple food is rice, right? So yeah, ours is pap. And we also have what is called biltongs, dried, delicious, spicy meat. So most of our food, as you can see, is very much based on meat. We love meat. Okay. So now let's come to the last part of my talk today, which are the festivals. So we have a lot of festivals in my country, and so I'm just going to talk about the 3 main festivals, starting with Marula Festival. Yes, Marula Festival. So yeah, in my language you can say Omawongo is Marula. So it's sort of, actually not sort of, it's alcohol. So yes, so it's made from marula fruits. So these are the marula fruits. As you can see, they are juicy. So what you do is you have to squeeze them to get the juice out, and then they are stored in the clay pots for some days to be fermented to turn into alcohol. So this is usually among the Awambo community, because Awambo tribe has 7 sub-tribes. So they come together where they share ideas and do a lot of traditional dances, and it lasts for about 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days. So you can see these are the women are the one that brings the marula beverage to be drank. So yeah, you can see them in their traditional clothes. So then the next one is window show. As you can see, our country is very much based on agriculture. So this is like an agricultural show where people come and trade, like, so this is the biggest annual trade fair in the country. So here people come and sell, do bulls auctions. They come and sell their animals and sell their crops. And also, it's not only for adults to have fun, also they also have a place for where kids can also have fun, like amusement parks, everything is happening. So then the last one is the Independence Day. It's very famous, it's national holiday, and it's on the 21st of March, which was not long ago, I think 2 days ago. So yeah, so there's just people it's a big event. People come together and just celebrate the independence of the country. So there's a lot of parades and traditional dances, as you can see. So this is, I'm just going to show you, it's a video of our traditional dance. So I'm just going to play it. So that you just have an idea of what our traditional dances look like. So there's like a lot of jumping happening. Yeah. But I can't do this dance, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, so now you have an idea of Namibia's traditional dance, and I believe Namibia in overall, right? You got to have an idea about Namibia. So I guess now when somebody asks you, tell you they're from Namibia, when you meet a Namibian person, now you kind of have an idea about Namibia, where it is in the culture, yeah? Okay, yeah, so then, sorry. Yeah, so thank you for listening, and that's the end of my presentation. So now it's time.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How characterize Namibia? Should go from the South Africa or, the line flight to, how can I go to the Namibia?
Oh, to Namibia
From Taiwan.
From Taiwan to, usually it's from Taiwan to
Namibia. So I have to transfer in Dubai or?
You have to transfer either in Qatar or,
Qatar?
Yeah. Or what is the other country? I think it's in Asia, they speak English. It's close to China.
You have to transfer?
No, not Singapore, the other one. No, you
Hong Kong? Hong Kong?
Yes, Hong Kong. Yeah, so Taiwan, either from Taiwan to Hong Kong and Hong Kong to South Africa then.
Okay.
Namibia. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, thank you. Now is questions time. So I'm going to have about 5 questions. You can ask me anything related to the presentation. If you have any question or you need some clarity. Oh, yes.
May I ask how is the taste of all that form? I mean, the favorite.
The Find the wall?
It's crispy or?
Yeah, it's crispy. Yeah, but it also depends on how you prepare. You can either fry, deep fry, or you can cook it in sauce, but I prefer it like deep fried. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay, yes.
I was wondering, do you have a lot of cows in your country, so you use it mostly for meat or also for milk and making cheese?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, we actually use it for both. We use it for meat mostly, and we also use it for what do you call it? Plow? Do you know plowing? Like in the field? I don't know if you know. No, plowing. Does anybody know plowing? Plow? Cow plowing?
That's correct.
Yeah, like, yeah, we use it for that. Yeah, in the field. So yeah, that's plowing. Yeah, so we use it for this because like yeah, because we are big on agriculture, so we do a lot of agricultural farming stuff. So yeah, we use that for that too. But we can only use the bulls. Yeah. Okay. Next question. Yes.
Sure.
Oh, that's pap. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention that. Pap, our staple food, is made from maize meal or mahangu, another kind of corn. Yes. So it looks like, sort of looks like mashed potato. Yeah. Hangu. N-G-U. Yeah, sort of like look like grains. Yeah. Yeah. So that's our style. Okay, yes.
How is the education?
The education. Well, I think compared to Taiwan, I think Taiwan has better education for sure. Yeah, everything is like taught in English. So we have like primary education, then secondary education, and tertiary education. Just like I think every other country. Yeah. Okay, Professor Lu.
You have already been to Taiwan like 3 or 4 years, right?
Yes.
I just want to ask you 2 things. The first thing is, which part do you miss the most for your country?
The
second part,
Uh-huh.
the part that I really miss for your
Okay.
country. The second part would be, you know Taiwan, you know your country. So which part do you like or do not like in Taiwan?
Okay. I think the part that I miss the most about my country, almost everything, but I think the part that I miss the most is the farm. Yeah, that too, but yeah, the farms, I guess, because it's so different from Taiwan. So yeah, I just miss that part. And yeah, just seeing like the chickens and the cows and everything. Yeah.
You can go to the zoo. They have
I can go to this. the beef noodles, which are my favorite. Yeah, and also tofu. I love tofu.
Sticky tofu.
No, not sticky tofu. Not sticky tofu, just normal tofu. Yeah. Okay. Any more questions? No? Okay, good. And no, anybody has any other question? No? Oh, okay. Okay, so if there's no any questions, now it's time for a quiz. So now I'm going to quiz you to see if you were really paying attention during the presentation. We have gifts for you. Yes. This one is for free. Okay. Yes. So ready? Ready, ma'am? Ready? Okay. So, where is Namibia located?
On the count of 1, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Yes.
And South Africa, and nearby the ocean.
Yes. Nice. Okay. Next. What is Namibia famous for? Wow. Just think about it. Do you have a question? Yeah, okay. When they count of 1, 2, 3. Oh. What's the first one? Okay. The desert? Yes, very good. The desert, that's one. Yeah? Okay. Yes. Okay, can you remember the name of the desert? Yes. Yes, Namib Desert. Okay, very good. Okay. What is the staple food? Taiwan's staple food is rice. Namibia's staple food is... Yes? Yes! Oh, wow! Next one, which I think is the last one. How do you say hello? Is it yes, close. Yeah.
You want us like
Yes, it's close. One more time.
the same or?
Yeah, oh yeah, same.
But like it's caramel.
Yes, it's Cora. Yeah, it's close. Okay, good. Last one. How many ethnic groups are in Namibia? Okay, so yeah, it looks like you were paying attention. Okay, so I think this is the end. So I wish to see you guys here every week, and you can scan the code so that you can attend every week.